Have you been hoarding pasta like an anxiety-ridden squirrel? Well, at least let me show you what to do with it. We're making pasta aglio e olio. Now let's go! Bring 5 quarts of water to the boil with 1/4 cup kosher salt. Smash up 5 cloves of garlic. Now just a quick little rough chop on it. Pick, bunch up, and rough chop 1 cup Italian parsley. And drop 3/4 count linguine pasta, but you could use another pasta. I think traditionally it's made with spaghetti. Bring a pan up to medium heat. When the pasta is 60% done, add 1/4 cup extra virgin olive oil. Pasta's all about timing. Garlic in. When your garlic's just about starting to brown, add about a teaspoon chili flake, depending on how spicy you like it. Get a pair of tongs and pasta straight in, along with 1 cup pasta water. Shake. Cook another 2 minutes in the pan and then add your parsley. Heat off. Mix it in. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can do the little twirl thing. Hard yes. Go ahead and make this. It's easy. And I'm out.
Low sin cheesy barbecue pasta. So you're going to chop up a red onion and fry that off in fry light. You're then going to add a stock pot, a chicken one, to some pasta and boil it. Just gives it more flavour. Then cut up some bacon. Make sure you cut the fat off. And some chorizo. This is the reduced fat one, which you should sin accordingly. Then season chicken with pepper, barbecue seasoning, salt. And then fry that off with your bacon, your chorizo. So I need to catch a breath. Jeez Louise. Right, and then you get some So Lazy garlic, a teaspoon, which is sin-free, and add that to your pan just to fry off. And then you're going to wait for your pasta. Oh, then you're going to add an A choice of Laughing Cow to the mix with some pasta water. This just helps create like a nice cheesy sauce. Then add some frozen peas and a tablespoon of barbecue sauce, which is 1 sin. But this is shared between 3 people. Your other A choice of cheese, and then delish. Just add some salt, pepper, a little bit of remaining cheese and herbs to the...
Spaghetti carbonara. Let's make it. Well, Matthew, this isn't a chicken carbonara, but I hope this version is satisfactory. I'm starting off by cracking and separating 2 egg yolks and putting them in a bowl. This is Pecorino Romano. If you can't find this, you can use Parmesan, and I'm going to grate about 1 to 1 1/4 cups and add that into my eggs. Now I'm cranking in some fresh ground pepper, and I'm going to mix that around until it's well combined and into a paste, just like this. The dish traditionally uses guanciale, but I'm using pancetta because it was much more accessible to me. I'm going to render that down on medium heat. You want to pull your spaghetti a minute or 2 early so it can finish cooking in the sauce. Give that a couple good tosses and then pull it from the heat. You want to add your egg mixture off the heat because the residual heat in the pan, noodles, and pasta water is plenty to cook the eggs. If you add it on the heat, you're going to end up scrambling your eggs. Now add some splashes of pasta water in there and continue to mix until it's nice and creamy like this. Finish with some more cheese and it's time to enjoy.
So some people might consider this a dairy-free Alfredo alternative. I just call it delicious. Tahini, it's the star of this show. It's so underrated. It's basically ground sesame seeds like ground peanuts or peanut butter. Give it a try. I think this recipe might prove to you that tahini is delicious. Pop the sauce in the fridge while you cook your garlic, onions, grape tomatoes, and parsley and olive oil. Then you can add your cooked pasta, your pasta sauce, and your pasta water because that is how we get WAP, and we only eat WAP in this house. And I think we know what WAP means in this scenario. Top with lemon zest, parsley, dive in, and have a beautiful day.
You guys have to try this butter shrimp pasta. Start by cooking the shrimp with some butter, salt, and pepper. Then remove the shrimp from the pan and add olive oil and garlic. Mix until it feels good. Then add some lemon juice, pasta water, Parmesan cheese, and then mix that again until it feels good. Add the pasta, serve it with the shrimp and some extra Parmesan cheese. So good.
I've been wanting to make Gigi Hadid's vodka pasta recipe for a while now, but obviously without the vodka, so this is how you do it. Chop up 1 medium-sized onion and a handful of garlic. Boil some water and cook your pasta. Once your pasta is done cooking, go ahead and take some of the pasta water out and set that to the side. In a pan, add some olive oil and saute your onions and garlic. Here I'm adding 2 cans of tomato paste and sauteing that for about 5 minutes. After that, go ahead and add in some heavy cream. I added in about a cup and a half and I mixed that in. Now as the replacement for the vodka, I use a tablespoon of lemon juice, added in some crushed red pepper, a half a stick of butter, salt and pepper to season, turned off the heat and added in some Parmesan cheese and a little bit of the pasta water that we saved. Added in my pasta, and that's pretty much it. I topped it with some dry basil because I didn't have any fresh, some crushed red pepper flakes, and there you go. I also tripled the recipe because I have a big family, so keep that in mind.